Good morning from my backyard garden. I'm just coming out to get a little walkthrough update. Got the cosmos coming in, and I planted all these are Shasta daisies. Not quite springtime, but they're doing good. Over here we have again the volunteer marigolds that came back up, along with some other stuff that I've planted. This was really pretty. Yesterday it was open. It was the gazanias. And then I have more gazanias coming up. More marigolds. And then out in the garden, we don't have a whole lot going on right now. I'm going to start getting planting. I do have some carrots. This one's pretty big. I haven't pulled it up yet, but I probably will soon. And then there's some just extras I put in. Over here we have the calamadine, and it is pretty well full. And then we have some blooming going on there. Across from that we have our Myers lemon, and then I have the 2 lemons here, and then we have lots of little blooms going on here, some more blooms started, and then some more over here. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this does in the next coming months. This was my carrot bed, my overstocked carrot bed. I don't know what to do with this. I'm just gonna leave it, I guess. It's full of carrots, but of course they don't have a whole lot of room. I didn't properly space on that. We got other stuff going on. A lot of stuff has died out from last year, so we're going to be doing pretty soon replanting. And this is the eggplant that's doing really well. There's eggplants there, and another up there. This is one of the things I wanted to show you. I live in Florida, so I bought this one. It's called a Heat Master. It's supposed to tolerate heat and stuff really well. I know it's done really good in this cold weather, as you can see. And I just wanted to show you, this thing is just loaded with tomatoes. Down here, coming upward. There's more here, coming around. Whole nother set here, and then up here as well. So, and it's still going and blooming. So I might get my mother one of these as well. I think she would enjoy that because she loves tomatoes. These 2 eggplants are doing so hot, but we'll come back around to that, I guess. This was my bench and onions. That one's pretty much the last one of the last season, and then I've had a couple come up since, so we'll probably plant some more in that. My poor little strawberry patches here. This one is probably doing the best of the 3. And I got a little something here, and then maybe something coming back up over here. And there's nothing going on in that one. I still have my pepper line up here. This is the Purple Bells. This little pepper plant, not really sure what it is, but it is just got peppers. I mean, small, but everywhere. This branch over here seems to be doing the best, and it's got a lot bigger, a little bit bigger peppers on it this year. So we'll kind of watch that. This one is our red bell pepper. I pulled the ones off of that. Got some blossoming on the orange bell pepper. And then I have a pretty nice size one here started. This one's, I don't know. I might need to fertilize it. This is the yellow bell. I got quite a bit off of it, but it's also has a blossom there at the bottom. But we probably need to trim it up a bit and take care of that. Down here, I don't know if you remember, I had that cherry tomato plant, and when the tent blew away in that bad storm, it took out a lot of my plants over here because it hit these and just kept going. But I did push down some of the little cherries, tomatoes into the ground, and there you can see they are starting to come up. So I'm going to separate those, pot them, and see what we get out of that, because I really did like those little cherry tomatoes. Another of the eggplants. This poor thing drooped over. I probably should have trimmed it, but it's already blossoming, and that is the banana bell peppers. And so it is taking off, so I'm just gonna let it be for now. Eventually, I should probably trim it back, but here's a lot more of the blossoms. Florida's a little different because we don't get those extreme cold winters like a lot of places. We do get some freezes and stuff, so you gotta be mindful of. And then another that was the hurricane pepper plant that survived Hurricane Ian, and I just let it go, and look, it's gotten quite tall. Down here, I seriously got to get out here and weed. There's another bell pepper, also bell peppers, bell pepper. I use a lot of bell peppers in cooking. So, and then you can see it's starting to get blossoms on this one. And then this one here was one of my best producing bell peppers last year. And it's got a few on there. I should have probably trimmed that back as well. On here, over to the in-ground, we have the mystery plant. Still waiting. I want to say it's broccoli or cauliflower. I can't remember what I planted here. That's the bad part of gardening when you don't tag stuff. I cut these back. This is my okra. I don't know that they're gonna make a comeback, but if they don't, then I'll pull up and start over. Down here we have my cabbage. I just love this thing. It's so pretty. Here's my little baby cabbage in there. And then I have another plant here, growing here. On to down here we have the collards, and then the arugula on the back side. And then over here is starting to bloom again. It's getting really, I thought I was gonna have to replant, but this thing kind of is coming back to life on its own. That is my green beans. I plan to put some more in because I really enjoyed growing these. And then you can see we've got new blossoms. And then there is some more green beans coming in. So, but it takes a while with only a couple plants to get anything. So when I replant, I'm going to plant a lot more of those. Behind me on this side, we have where I used to have the sugar baby watermelons. I planted sugar snap peas, and they are coming up my little fence line that I had for the watermelon things. And I am starting to get the pea pods. But as you look along the line here, you can see it is really starting to pop. So this whole fence line I did with the sugar snap peas here, and they're doing good. I need to probably fertilize, get out here. I got a lot of work to do. So, and then back here we have my potato bed. And the potato plants have come up. I have re-healed this thing several times, so they're quite deep in the ground. And I'm hoping to get some potatoes out of this. And then we got more coming up here. And that's the whole line of the potatoes. So I'm looking forward to it. It's kind of like Easter egg hunting in there. Once it's ready to go, can dig them up and see what we got going on. That pretty much covers everything because I haven't, excuse me, did any replanting yet. But then over here, I did dig around the semicircle bed again. And then we have, if you get down close, you can see Lycium, and it's in the purple. And then I have the white. Got some cosmos coming in up here. And then we've got these little, I don't know what they call, blue mist flowers. They're like everywhere. I'm almost thinking they're weeds, but we'll see how that goes. And this is the semicircle bed next to the fire pit area. And then I got some more stuff coming in here. Hasn't done anything yet. And then we have the blue haze, the pentas, and then on down, there's some more of the cosmos and some more of the. So then I'm going to put in some other stuff along in here, so this is really nice and full for the butterflies and bees to play in. Early morning. Oh, I'm going to show you this. Someone gave me this and I just put it over here, and it's called Devil's Backbone. And so I just kind of put it around the tree, and it has like these little yellow red things that come up, and it's kind of just doing its own thing. And then we have the other stuff along the back, the heliconia. I have my bushes here, my gardenia bushes, which are really nice in the spring. It smells really nice. So I just have to get out here and do some work. Like, you know how that goes with gardening. It's never quite done. My junkie area, workstation, and then I've got this one that I potted. I saved from the other bed, and that's a Calico. So it's actually starting to bloom. I gave my daughter the other two. And then a little sitting area. My workstation's a hot mess. And then I have these two, which have settled quite a bit because we did the stacking the logs, and then the leaves, and then we did the dirt. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do, because I still have that in there, but I'm gonna refill these beds like I did the other two, and then restart. And then I have that bed back there I need to do something with. And then again with this bed, I'm going to retop off with fresh dirt and plant some new flowers there. And as I said, these two, I planted Shasta daisies. They have some volunteer stuff. It looks like coxcomb coming in. And then some other stuff. I do have some bulbs down there somewhere. Some of this was voluntary kind of stuff, volunteers. And then I'm going to probably have to space some of that out. It is a lot. And then over here, same thing. I have the gazanias here, which isn't open, so I can show you, but it's usually very pretty. And then some more of the Shasta daisies, and then some other stuff that's coming in. We'll have to see when spring comes what kind of flowers and pops up. But that's about it. A little update from the garden. Lots of work to do. That's kind of the whole thing right there. Just backing up here. Initially, you know, we had the chairs, those chairs right here with the tent. The tent got into storm, got taken off. We got the tent, but we haven't put it back up yet because you never know with this Florida weather. But it's done pretty well over the time, and then we're gonna get out and start new planting and stuff, or I am, because it's my garden. But we'll see how things go. And until then, good morning from my backyard garden. Have a great day.